What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's go to it and go through it. I want to say thank you guys for subscribing. Don't forget to hit that notification button. This is the truth behind the BBD song, Lovely. The controversy behind the BBD album, everything. Now, here's the situation. Michael Bivins was the businessman and came up with the idea of forming those three together, Bobby, and Ronnie DeVoe himself and Ricky Bell, because the other two were just gonna leave them and go and do their own thing, and then that was that. So Bobby and Johnny Gill was leaving to do his own album and got his own record deal. So Johnny was out, and everybody was out doing their own thing. So these guys came up to do their thing, and we all know what happened there. We seen the documentary. But now let's move into deeper waters dealing with this BBD situation. It became toxic and unstable at times. And here are some of the reasons why things started to, you know how they say teeter. Let's show you how things teetered a little bit. When Bell Biv DeVoe came out and they had Poison, the album, and the lead single, and came with Dope, and I Thought It Was Me, all these jams they came out with. They not only came out with the song, they came out with style. They had a new style that people wasn't really used to. They were matching. They had on oversized jackets with short sets, stuff that just the whole fashion trend. Everybody in the hood wanted to dress like BBD. Heck, I look like I should have been in BBD. I mean, we were stacked to the nines. You know, we were sharp. We had all these clothes and doing all these things. One half shirt this way, the other half shirt the other way. They invented a style that we all got used to and a flavor. Now, when them selling 4 million records right out of the gate, they were 4 times platinum with that album. And by doing that and becoming 4 times platinum, what they did was open a door. You know what I'm saying? They opened up a door to where the youth, everybody was following what they were doing. So to follow up on that momentum, while they were waiting for their album, they came out with just a remix album, which was genius. They remixed all their songs and put them out on an album that had Word to the Mother. And this is where Diddy got the idea to make a business of doing this. When they say Bad Boy invented the remix, Michael Bivins had that idea when they put out a remix album of basically the same album that sold 4 million copies. Except for they added like 2 new songs, one with all of New Edition. They made a music video called Word to the Mother. And when Word to the Mother came out, it got everybody excited about the new BBD album and all those things happening with that. So everybody's all like glad that they all cool again, and they come out with Gangster. Boom, 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 boom. Man, it was serious, and they had a music video for it and everything. And Gangster was gonna be the lead song of the album. I can't believe my girlfriend's a gangster. I lost my trust in you. And it's about a guy who finds out his girlfriend behind his back is a gangster. She don't know that I know. She's still a gangster. Still a gangster. Man, I had that single. I bought that single immediately. I love the video, everything about it. It was supposed to be the lead single from their new album, Hootie Mack, and it wasn't. It debuted on. It was such a hot song. It was on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air episode when BBD was on the show, and they was filming a video in Will's house. That's how popular the song was. It was hot. People was ready for it. If you go on YouTube, I guarantee YouTube got everything now. You could probably watch the gangster video. I know I'm gonna watch it after I get through doing this. But the problem that happened was there were songs that didn't get. I don't know if it was Michael Bivins, was Freeze or Spider Man, whoever was involved, did not clear the clearances for the song. So when they didn't clear get it cleared, well, it's Michael Bivins or whatever, the samples that needed to be cleared wasn't cleared in time. So they had to leave it off the album. They never could get that, you know, taken care of, and that messed up the entire launch of their Hootie Mack album. Because that song Gangster wasn't on there, and at that time there was no internet. So nobody understood what happened, what went down, what's going on here. And they spent a lot of money in this situation for Bell Biv DeVoe. A lot of the money that was coming in on the shows, and the majority of it was going to Michael Bivins. Now, Michael Bivins was getting a lot of the money. And they were like, wait a minute. Michael Bivins is getting the lion's share, and everybody else is getting, fractional good amount of money. But they spent so much on this album because when it did 4 million, they got such a hefty budget from MCA, where they could go out and get any type of producers they wanted on the album. So they decided that the best way for them to make it was they did the song for Above the Rim soundtrack, and they put out Above the Rim, and that ended up being like the single, and it messed up everything. But there was a major problem that people didn't know about, and it kind of just turned the album into a like I don't know. Oh man, I think Something in Your Eyes, that was Ricky Bell's best song. They got to showcase him singing some adult theme songs, but a lot of it was a little like them growing up instead of them doing the same thing that they've been doing for Bell Biv DeVoe. They tried to move up too fast. So the song Lovely came into play. Now, the song Lovely, which I love this song, but the point of this song was that each one of the members were in love with this girl, and they all took her out and did all this fabulous thing for her. But the girl is 16 years old. They're singing about a 16-year-old girl that they are infatuated with, but they gotta wait till she's at least 18 before they can do anything with this girl. This backlash from this song was like, oh my God, if you heard this song Lovely, I'm like, the song's amazing. I like it. There's more BBD, but I get what y'all saying. I'm saying 'cause she's only 16. And you know, she's truly untouchable. 'Cause she's only 16. I guess I got away. She's lovely, lovely, sexy, and I bet you plenty. So call me when you get this many. I'm like, she's lovely. You got a fly jiggy style, so I'm hawking you. Can I walk with you? Talk to you? Take a little stroll out in Boston with you? I got the rum. Mm-hmm. And then some. I got the keys to the Benz. Believe your friends. We can start something new, like lovely trends. Tell your mom and your dad I said, hey, call you on your 18th birthday. This song was so out of bounds. It was just like, whoa. You know, nowadays people be like, man, that's great artistic, you know, because some of these chicks, man, they be looking grown, but it just was unsettling for the rest of the people that was listening to this, like who was BBD fans. They were like turned off by this song. Then it became BBD is just sex crazy. You know, they just want hoochies. So when Something in Your Eyes came out, it kind of like saved the album a little bit. Like, okay, great. Let's save this album. You know, Something in Your Eyes. You know, it's got to do something for this album. So I believe the album just went gold. And that's like where it stayed. I still don't think even today it has went platinum. And this is back 20 years ago, 25 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. This album is 25 years ago. So imagine how everybody has switched the standards of what they would tolerate and what they wouldn't tolerate. How those standards have changed. Like, like I would deal with it, but now I can't. All those standards of how people deal with things are exclusively different. So anyway, that's all I really wanted to tell you because of that fallout. BBD didn't make albums for years, years. Everyone, they were gonna put out a greatest hits album. They only put out two albums. Like, how you gonna put out a greatest hits album? You only put out two albums. How in the world you gonna put out a greatest hits? Yo, we gonna put out a greatest hits album. It's like, nah, sorry. But yeah, Lovely is what really did them in. And when Lovely when Lovely came in, it was like, oh. Yeah, when Lovely came in, I mean, y'all, a lot of you guys don't know. I mean, it's 23 years ago since the song came out. Go back and play that song. You'll get the point of what I'm trying to say. How the magnitude of it was just so broad. It was just like, wow, how they gonna come back from this? But they came back in like 2001 and did some more songs, but MCA screwed them royally. or I don't know if it was Mike Bivins. Somebody didn't get them clearances for the songs, and they had a number of songs that didn't appear on the Hootie Mack album because they couldn't get them cleared. So they had to redo them the whole nine. So that's it. Y'all tell me what you think. What Go check out Gangster and go check out Lovely. Definitely tell me what you think about Lovely. Do you think that Lovely was over the line? Or, well, now you would say that's acceptable, but do you understand people's plight now? In other words, I'm out.